let's talk about Bobby for a sec. Because let's be real, Bobby's loyalty is something we gotta dive into. You'd think he's the poster boy for loyalty, right? I mean, the guy was absolutely devoted to his wife, and unlike practically everyone else in the crew, Bobby didn't even mess around with a Gumar. I mean, we all know how rare that is in this world. The only other guy who kept it clean like that was Johnny Sack. So yeah, Bobby was loyal. Mostly. But here's the thing, I can't place him at the top of the loyalty list. And you know why? Season 2.
To the victor belongs the spoils.
When we first meet Bobby, he's Junior's guy. And he's just kind of rolling with whatever Junior wants. Now, if you remember, by the end of that season, Junior had a big decision on his plate. Stick with Richie or side with Tony. And if Junior had picked Richie, that basically meant Tony was toast. And guess what? Bobby was cool with it. I mean, that's not exactly the kind of loyalty you'd expect from someone who'd later become so close to the guy.
You know, Quasimodo predicted all this.
Now, fast forward a bit, and yeah, Bobby did punch the boss in the face. Let's not forget that. Not exactly an act of loyalty either, but then again, Tony wasn't exactly innocent in that little scrap. Classic Tony, but here's where Bobby shines. When Tony made him make his bones and take someone out, Bobby did it. And it's important to remember, this guy had never killed anyone before. Tony knew it too. It's almost like a twisted rite of passage. You could say Bobby redeemed himself there, but it's also proof that no matter what, he was going to do what the boss asked. No questions. One of the reasons Bobby stands out, though, is because he was genuinely the nicest guy in the whole crew. He wasn't out there starting beef with anyone, wasn't known for backstabbing or double-crossing. And at home, a model husband and father, the guy was practically allergic to violence. He only ever killed one person, and that was because Tony forced him to. He wasn't some bloodthirsty capo, and you gotta respect that in this world. Now, when we're talking about Bobby's loyalty, one thing that sticks with me is how, later in the series, he returned some money that Junior sent him. Bobby straight up said it wouldn't be right, because of the whole shooting incident. I mean, how many other guys in that world would have done the same? Probably close to zero, but Bobby did it anyway. That's a different level of integrity.
What are you looking at?
I'm in awe of you.
Wise guys, lend me your ears. I'm now an Audible associate, which means you get a special deal. Sign up with my link and get a free Audible trial. A whole month to binge your favorite books. Think Donnie Brasco, The Godfather, Wise Guy, Casino. All the classics to get you feeling like Tony before a sit-down. And hey, if it's not for you, forget about it. Cancel anytime, no strings attached. Don't miss this chance to turn your downtime into a story straight out of The Sopranos.